Well, hi. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at IB problem practice 17. Let's take a look and see what we got. We've got a pack of seeds. Contains 40% red seeds and 60% yellow seeds. The probability that a red seed grows is 0.9 and the probability that a yellow seed grows is 0.8. A seed is chosen at random from the packet and then you plant it in your flower garden and see what kind of flowers you get. Complete the probability tree diagram below. Okay, well, unlike the previous one that we just did, this one gives us a tree diagram, so don't have to draw my own. What I do have to do is fill it out. So if you remember back to the key concepts from the very start of this practice packet, one of the things we talked about is that branches with the same vertex need to add up to 1. So if these two branches share the same vertex, remember this little point here is a vertex. It's where two little line segments come together. If this is 0.4, what is the other one going to have to be? Well, in order to add to 1, that's going to have to be 0.6. Well, let's do the same thing over here. Same vertex. So I've got 0.9 up here. What am I going to need down here? Remember, it's got to add to 1. So that's going to be 0.1. Now, well, wait a minute. This one doesn't give me any information. Oh my God, should I just like make up numbers? Can we do that? No, we can't do that. That'd be great if we could do that. But, so if I'm stuck here, when all else fails, go back and read the problem. Let's go back and see here. 40% red, 60% yellow. Okay, so that's my 0.4, my 0.6. Got it. The probability that a red seed grows is 0.9. So here's my red seed, grows 0.9. Okay, so that's where they got the 0.9. They said we have a red seed and it grows, that's 0.9. And that a yellow seed grows is 0.8. There's the piece of information that I need. A yellow seed that then grows, what am I going to put in this little blank here? This 0.8 is going to go in this little blank down here because that's a yellow seed that grows. So if this is 0.8, again, we need to add up to 1 because they share a vertex. So that's going to be 0.2 because 0.8 and 0.2 add up to 1. All right, sweet. Well, that's part A. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my God, 3 parts to point B. It's okay. We're going to take 1 part at a time and we're going to be totally fine with this. All right. Calculate the probability that a chosen seed is red and grows. Okay, I've been having not great luck with my pens. Let's see if I can find one that works. All right, so I need red. Oh, yeah, it works. And grows. So this is the path that I'm going to take. Red and grows. It's supposed to be a red pen. It's more maroon, but we're going to work with it. So remember, as we go across, what do we do with probabilities when we move across a tree diagram? Or what do we do with probabilities when we see the little word and? We're going to multiply these things. So if I want the probability that a seed is red and grows, sorry, there we go. Well, following my little diagram, I'm going to have 0.4 times 0.9. Because I have 0.4 times 0.9. And that's going to give me 0.36. So there is part BI. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I can deal with that. All right, well, let's take a look at part B double I then. Let's move forward. Calculate the probability that a chosen seed grows. Okay, so now let's take a look at our tree diagram here. How many grows do we see? Well, we have this grows. And we have this grows. So notice there are 2 different paths that we could take to get to grows. I could be red and grows, or I could be yellow and grows. So notice when you look at a tree diagram and you see multiple options, what this means is there's different combinations, there are different paths that are going to lead you to the same end result. All we want is the seed to grow. That's all I want. Well, okay, I can have a red seed that grows, or I can have a yellow seed that grows. So, if I want to know the probability that a seed grows, well, what does this mean? This means I can have red and grows, or I can have yellow and grows. Now, the nice thing to writing it out using these little words and or is because this helps actually set up our math for us. What's the probability that I have a red seed? Well, that's going to be 0.4. And means multiply. So from a red seed, what's the probability that it grows? 0.9. Or, remember that means add. I can have a yellow seed. Well, the probability of a yellow seed is 0.6. And means multiply. And so I come down here. A yellow seed is 0.6. And grows is going to be 0.8. Now, some people like annotating the tree diagram and kind of doing the work right here. We can do that as well. We can have 0.4 times 0.9, and we can have 0.6 times 0.8. If you want to kind of annotate, if it makes more sense to you to do it on the tree diagram, you can do that. My personal preference is writing it out down here using my ands and ors. Okay. So now, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so I already know, now, this is really cool. Watch out for this, because IB does this a lot. Notice, I already have this one, 0.4 and 0.9. That's actually from part A. I don't have to do any work there. All I have to do is copy that thing over. Ta-da! Plus, 0.6 times 0.8 gives me 0.48. And when I add these two together, I'm going to get 0.84. So that is the probability that my seed grows. Okay. Now I need blank paper. I'm out of space here. So now let's take a look at part B triple I. Given that the seed grows, oh, that's nice. They literally they gave us the word given, right? And there's nothing sneaky or tricky on this one. Given that the seed grows, calculate the probability that it is red. So I want to know what's the probability that the seed is red. That's the thing that's in question. Given that the seed grows. So you know your seed grew. Now you want to know of the seeds that grew, what's the probability it's going to be red. Well, from the formula that is in your formula booklet, I also answered that in the previous video on the key concepts. This is going to be probability of red and grows over the probability that that seed grows. Now, pay attention here because IB has totally helped you out with this. What's the probability that a seed is red and grows? We actually did that in part BI. So all I have to do is copy that number over because I already did the work. I don't need to do the work again. Why do I want to do the work twice? I already have that answer. And probability grows, hey, check it out. That's what we did in part B double I. Again, I don't want to do all this work twice. I already did it. So I'm just going to put my answer to B double I in the denominator. And that's how we're going to do this conditional probability. Work smarter, not harder. All right, so this is going to give me 0.429. Now, if you actually do this on the calculator, it's 0.428571442, whatever. Rounding to 3 sig figs, being really careful with that. That probability is going to be 0.429. And there's my third part. And again, notice this top piece, that came from part BI. That came from part B double I. So IB actually had me do all the pieces, so I didn't have to do the work twice. Thanks, IB. Awesome like that. All right, so there you go. That is our analysis of the red and yellow seeds. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Miss Ascot or Miss McDougall. We are sitting around anxiously awaiting your questions because we're teachers and we love answering questions, especially about math. So please, we miss you. We miss being able to answer your questions in class. So please reach out, email, or video chat, or whatever the case may be. And let us know if you are still uncertain about any of this. Awesome. Thanks so much, and